How can technology be used to complete construction? I am super excited about this video because I have addressed this in the past and listed the specific technologies that I use, but I'm going to cover 5 to 6 specific questions that keep coming up for this topic. We are in love with you on the other end and with the viewers on this channel. Seriously, just real quick, I have to stop. This is totally unrelated to the video, so you can stop. But Kate, the other day on our owners, we call it the executive group WhatsApp chat, the 3 partners of Elevate, Lean Tax, Lean Belt, Lean Superintendent, Lean Wellness, and partner companies for Intact and Final Phase. We have 3 main partners. It's Kate, Kevin, and me. And she sent a message the other day and it was like, we are unstoppable. And I'm like, hey, I love that, but why do you say that? And she said, because our focus is genuinely about people. And we're aligned with the universe on that. Do we make mistakes? Yes, but we're not in it for money. We're not in it to do other things. We're in it for you. And so, you may be offended by this, but Gary Vee, he says, give out content for free. That's who we are. Taylor Swift, love your fans. That's who we are. You might like either of them or not. Doesn't matter. We love you. And so this is the purpose why we're here on these videos. And so anything that we can do better, let us know. Anything you want to talk to us about in the comments, please make that comment. And I want you to know that anything we can do to help, please just let us know. And so the purpose of this is to answer questions from the audience because we literally want that connection. But this video is going to cover questions that we've been able to get. And so I have covered in other videos the specific technologies, and I will a little bit here, but let me go through these one by one, and I'm super excited. First question, what is the philosophy for construction technology on a construction site? Let me give you my opinion, and I'm assuming I can share that with you because you're here, is that construction technology is amazing. When I say I'm not saying other people weren't, I'm just saying I know my life. I was one of the first adopters of AutoCAD, Revit, Synchro, Navisworks, Tekla, all of these really neat VDC platforms. To prove my point, I'm AutoCAD certified and Revit certified. Super fun, interesting fact. I've run entire VDC teams. I know how to use P6, Microsoft Project, tax planning softwares, Excel. I can use any of the surveying applications that are out there. I've created my own coordinate geometry software, websites. I love technology. Here's my approach. I'm a superintendent and I hear all the time, oh, I don't use computers. Oh, I don't use that. And I'm like, guys, gals, come on, you're making us look bad. We've got to stop now and forever. Superintendents use tech. You know how to use a computer. You know how to use your phone. You know how to use technology. Here's the right approach to tech in construction. We should pattern it off of what Toyota does. Use thoroughly tested technology. But when we have thoroughly tested technology, we use it and implement it. There is no reason for anybody under the age of 45, and I would probably even say 50, to not use computers, not use Microsoft Office, not use programs for your project management software, not use something like at least Bluebeam or Google SketchUp or the like, and to have applications on your phone that do daily reports or WhatsApp or Canva or Miro or whatever the case may be, or drones or laser scanning total stations. Use the technology. That's how we should approach it. And so tech is crucial. Now, do we need tech for everything? No. And in fact, nowadays, we're spending 10 times the amount of money we should spend other places for tech. It's like, oh, we know how to use drones. So a company goes off and says, I'm going to turn that into a profit center. Hey, now we know how to do 360 cameras. So now they go hide it and put it behind a profit center. So that's what's happening. I don't like that kind of tech. I like easily accessible, affordable tech that makes our lives easier. Technology should do what it does so that we can do what we do. So that's the philosophy. Let me answer these one by one. What are the best ways to use technology on a construction site? It's just like you would do prefabrication. When somebody says prefab everything on the site, wrong answer. Where are your bottlenecks? Prefabricate that. Where do you need tech? Use tech for that. That is the answer. Can tech actually help construction speed up or just track it? Absolutely, it can help it speed up. Let me give you some just quick examples. Design in Revit will speed you up. Lift drawings in these drafting softwares will speed you up. Coordination in the modeling software and in Navisworks will speed you up. Creating spools for prefabrication, it will speed you up. Project management software with RFIs, it will speed you up. Technology with total stations and like GPS and robotic total stations, it will speed you up. I could just keep going on and on and on. Most of the applications that we're using today, especially applications like Bluebeam that are that easy, are speeding us up. If it's not, question it. Number 3, how do you make sure that you don't overcomplicate things with too many apps? I am the wrong person to ask about that because somebody's like, oh, there's all these apps. Oh, there's all these rooms in my house. Oh, there's all these buttons on my dashboard. Oh, there's all these different types of, come on, enough. I was at DPR and we used CMIC for the project management software and for finances. We had Bluebeam to house all of our documentation. We had NoteVault for daily reports. We had BIM 360 to view the model in the field. We had BIM 360 field to do the punch list items, the quality control inspections and things like that. We had any application that you might need. It wasn't too much. The worst thing about it was I had to have a place to store all of my passwords. But I'm telling you, I'm no smarter than you are. I can get into my computer and I can get on WhatsApp and I can get on Bluebeam and I can get on my BIM 360 field or BIM 360 glue. I can get on anything I want. The problem isn't the number of applications. The problem is we see a software and we half butt it, insert the cuss word there. And we're like, oh, I barely know it. I barely know it. Oh, there's another one. I barely know it. No, get it, learn it, use it, grind. It's here, it's mental. Oh, I know how to use it. I can do that. Now I know that. Now that is not competing with anything else. Let me just give you an example. YouTube on here versus your messaging app. You don't go onto YouTube and you're like, this sounds like a lecture. This is becoming a lecture. Please forgive me. I hope you've already liked the video. Oh, I'm on YouTube. Oh my gosh, this is such a hard experience because I just used messages just a minute ago. Said nobody ever. I know how to use the messaging app and I know how to use the YouTube app. The problem isn't having too many applications. The problem is that we avoid learning the applications one by one. And I want you to know that that same issue is what's keeping supers from learning computers and skills and tact and last planner and visual planning and Kanban and learning all these things because they're like, oh, I don't want to learn that. I don't want to learn that. Get it, dig into it, get uncomfortable, get frustrated, learn it, implement it, done. Go to the next. There's nothing in my life. I'm not like, oh, I'm going to type an email. Oh, but it's so hard because a minute ago I had to read plans. No, I know that skill and I know that skill and I know that skill. And any tool I need should be available to me. I do not buy the too many applications garbage. All that means is we have a culture of not learning and not improving. And I think we're beyond that. And we are making field construction look bad by adhering to this horrible belief. Sorry for the lecture. I love you. How do I get my trades to buy into using tech tools? I've been on enough jobs and helped enough clients. This is not a real concern. If the project delivery team uses it, the field teams will use it. It's basically whatever you get, prepare, plan for, and pay for, the teams will use it. Well, but they won't do it. Why not? You're a team. You're in charge. You have a contract with these people. Like I've never seen that actually really happen. The only time that actually really happens is if you're like, oh, please use it, or I hope you use it, or I'm unclear. If you have a connected leader with real relationships that's like, no, we use Bluebeam on this job, your trades will use Bluebeam. So this is not a real concern. It comes down to mindset. What are you going to use? Know it yourself, set the example, and have extreme ownership with it. What is the most important thing to automate with technology first in construction? I can answer this right away. Your most limiting factor and the thing that technology would do the best for. And if you take that approach, you'll be super fine. I'm going to turn this into a blog post because I think AI will do a good job of condensing my thoughts, but this is the approach. Technology is not going away. Let me give you I'm going to offend everybody right now. There's people that love electric cars and hate them. I don't care which side you're on. I love all of you. But electric cars use more power and cause more pollution than gas-powered vehicles. Right now they do. If we don't learn how to do this and we run out of fossil fuels, if that ever has or will happen, let's just say it will happen. I'm not arguing that point. If we don't get through the point where we're doing electric cars badly, we'll never learn how to do it right. Same with tech. Oh, I don't need to use that. You've got to get in the game. You've got to use it. You've got to experiment with it. You've got to fail with it so that eventually we can get good at it. So it's just like electric cars. Oh, I'm not going to use electric cars, the batteries and the this and they're worse. Hey, fine. But if we don't start practicing now, we're never going to get good at it. And there are things that we need electric cars for. And I'm not anti-gas powered vehicles. I'm just saying poo-pooing something because we're not good at it yet is not a good way to approach it. Technology is the same way. Let's go. It's not going anywhere. And I'll go back to the electric cars. You can like or dislike electric cars. They're not going anywhere. I don't care what political party is intact right now. Like, they are here to stay. So you can either be Netflix or Blockbuster. You can either lead the industry or go out of business. And so technology is here to stay. Make it work. Just like AI, this is a closing thought. AI is not going to replace us, but it's going to make us better. And so when somebody says, Jason, what are you going to do? I'm using AI for 30-40% of my day because it helps me to be better. It's not going anywhere. So am I either going to die and be obsolete without it, or am I going to use it? I'm going to use it. Same with technology. I hope you've enjoyed this video. On we go.